I got the call from Stockholm on October 10th, 2012, in the middle of the night.
The Nordic dignitaries told him that he and his former Duke fellow Brian Kobilka had won the Nobel Prize in Chemistry, one of the biggest honors on the planet.
And there's an air of total unreality the whole time. You just, is this really happening? And it was emotional.
The gene-protein coupled receptors that he, Kobilka, and the team discovered have become the target for more than 1/3 of today's FDA-approved medications.
That amounts to about 700 drugs for just about everything you can imagine.
Lefkowitz has spent his entire 50-year career at Duke, arriving in 1973 after medical education at Columbia, training at the NIH, the U.S. Public Health Service, and Harvard, where he was offered a faculty post. He had rejected Duke's first offer for one simple reason:
that I was taken with the prestige of being a young faculty member at Harvard.
But Duke's Andy Wallace and Jim Weingarten pushed hard to get him here and agreed to give him all of the resources he had asked for to make it happen. Weingarten called him to share the news.
And he said, "Congratulations, Bob." He says, "You're coming to Duke." I said, "What are you talking about?" He says, "Well, we're granting all of your requests." I said, "Everything?" He said, "Yes, everything." I said, "This?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "And that?" "Yeah." "And even this?" "Yep." I was caught, so I had to go.
He takes great pride in the hundreds of trainees, fellows, and students that he has mentored in his impressive career.
To me, that is the biggest part of a legacy.
Winning the Nobel Prize in 2012 certainly changed his life.
Well, it's amazing. You really do become a bit of a rock star. The other thing, which is amusing, is that you are considered immediately a de facto expert on everything, and you're asked to opine on many subjects that you know absolutely nothing about. That, in general, does not dissuade me from doing so.
A particularly moving moment was when Coach K invited him to be honored at Cameron Indoor Stadium during a packed house practice session where he was presented with a Duke jersey.
And they put it on me, and the fans were going crazy, and it was, what a high. So I could hear the students chanting and pointing at me, pointing like this rhythmically, and they were chanting together, "He's so smart, he's so smart." So at that point, I put my hands up in the air and I let it just wash over me. It was the most incredible feeling.
He has written an insightful and entertaining book about his life, career, and journey to the Nobel Prize. In addition to the Nobel Prize, Lefkowitz was elected to the National Academy of Sciences, is a member of the National Academy of Medicine and the American Academy of Arts and Science. He received the National Medal of Science and the Shaw Prize in Life Science and Medicine, to name just a few. And in October, Duke University regaled him with a scientific symposium honoring his 50 years of contributions to science, medicine, and Duke. With so many honors, one has to wonder what could possibly be next. Lefkowitz and his wife Lynn have been married for 32 years. He has 5 children from a previous marriage. With a family history of heart disease and having had quadruple bypass surgery at age 50, Lefkowitz takes his health very seriously.
Genetically, I lost that part of the lottery. I decided I can't change my genes. I'm gonna do everything I can in terms of taking medications and lifestyle modifications.
He is now 80. With a daily 1-hour exercise regimen, he has become sort of an Energizer bunny. Lefkowitz's love of Duke is obvious, and despite multiple offers to go elsewhere, no one could lure him away.
Now, why did I stay? Well, I have a life principle that has served me well. If it ain't broken, don't fix it. And I'm still here.